Do you still love your partner, but honestly just don't feel like romancing them anymore? And now you're wondering, what's wrong with me? Well, if this describes you, listen, you're not alone. There are others with similar thoughts and feelings, and it doesn't necessarily mean your relationship is over. This is the final video in my series on the biggest obstacles and challenges couples face in keeping romance alive. We've explored 4 topics so far. Number 1, my partner seems uninterested in romance. The second was busy lives crowding out romance. The third, slipping into the roommate syndrome of familiarity. And the fourth one was running out of romantic moment ideas. Now, the 5th challenge is this. You no longer feel like romancing your partner. Romance now feels like more of a chore than a joy, and it's been a while since you created a romantic moment for your partner. Now, don't pretend everything's fine when you know it isn't. So rather than ignoring and undermining your relationship, I invite you to become curious and ask what's going on. So here's where we begin. The first thing is, and this is challenging at times, I'll admit, but acknowledge you lack the desire to romance your partner. And after that admission, ask yourself, do I truly want a strong, intimate, well-connected relationship? Well, after you've now confirmed your desire for change, we have 3 questions that we're going to explore. Now, these questions aren't to assign blame. They're aimed at self-discovery and understanding what's come between you and romancing your partner. Don't just waltz and breeze through them. Take time to calmly delve deep into yourself for the answers. And the order they're asked is important. So the first question, when was the last time you intentionally romanced your partner? Has it been a while? The second question is it possible this hesitancy to romance them has been caused by a recent event, or has it been growing over time? Distance between you can form silently, and without realizing it, a visible breach develops in your relationship. So we'll follow up question 2 with question 3. What was a specific event that changed the way you feel? And if it's been growing over time, can you trace it back to something that happened which triggered your romance's decline in your relationship? By now, you should have a better idea of what's going on. So here's the final question. Ask yourself honestly, am I willing to push aside my romantic reluctance and commit to either restarting or maybe learning for the first time to romance my partner? Now, I invite you to remember this. Romance isn't always driven by emotions. It is a decision. And that decision is to reconnect and stay connected and understand how to romance your partner. There's a tool which I have which can help you better understand how you and your partner prefer to be romanced. You find it at romancealive.com. Look under the resources and there's a free romantic preference quiz you can take. And if you'd like some personalized help creating romantic moments specific for your relationship, discovery calls can help you bring more romance into your relationship. Now, just before we end, I would invite you to follow me as my next series is about the consequences of no romance in your relationship and how to rekindle that fire. Remember this. 2 people, when they are committed to working together to breathe life back into the relationship, even faded romantic desires can be rekindled, and romance can come alive. I'm Robert Beagle with Romance Alive.